was going back and forth, and the closest it got, or after a few questions, then it became Vincent who was starting to hit the nail on the head, and Vincent beat him to a few, and then it got to the 30 pointers, and Vincent gave a reread on question 18, and then Ryland got question 19, and after question 19, the score was 120 to 115, so it came down to the last question, and Ryland got to the buzzer first on question 20, and it seemed like a good interruption to me, but I guess it just I don't know the verses this year actually, so I don't even know if it was a good interruption or not. But Ryland beat everyone to the buzzer, but he couldn't think of the answer, and then the score was 120 to 100, and New Jersey Delaware on the top.
Right. So, and I did a little quick math. It looks like the team from Florida were the first to the buzzers on 14 out of the 20 questions. So
Yes.
that's a very significant amount of questions that they hit. What does that sort of tell you?
Well, that means that they were just interrupting sooner than the other team, and unfortunately they missed quite a few of them, and because coming into this quiz they knew they had seen the New Jersey Delaware quiz quite a few times, and so seeing them quiz, they know how fast they were, they knew what they had to do, they had to adjust, and they had to get a little bit faster, and so they did beat them to the buzzer quite a bit, but unfortunately New Jersey Delaware just did quiz a little bit sharper of a game, and but both of these teams are really fine teams. You know, we're not downplaying either of them. They're really fine teams, and this was some fine quizzing that you guys saw.
Right, most certainly. So, and I think we may have had, I think we're pulling back up our live screen right now. It looks like we sort of had a little bit of a blackout there. So we're coming at this from our webcam just to be able to hack it and be able to get in and give this commentary. So continuing to look at this, coming out of the tens,
Yes.
The score was up 55 to 5, which is a very significant amount, and it's something that is really nothing to scoff at.
The 10 points.
In those next few questions that brought them back up to 65, up to question 12, after question 12, they were only 10 points ahead, New Jersey, Delaware.
Yes.
Can you explain to me, break down those 4 questions and what happened during that time?
Yes, well, on question 9, Ryland came out of the 10 pointers, and he interrupted question 9 and got it correct. So that brought the score 55 to 25. And then the very next question, Vincent interrupted and gave the reread to Florida, and that brought the score 45 to 45. So it brought it straight even.
It's completely even.
Yes. And,
and that's something very significant to look at, because within the course of 2 questions.
Yes. It went from a 50-point difference.
Right.
To being tied. Yes, because Ryland got one, and then a reread. It's significant because not only does the team lose the 10 points, but also the other team gains 20 points. So it's actually a 30-point swing. So a 30-point swing on question 10, a 20-point swing on question 9. So that brought it even. So a 50-point span then.
Now, and in this quiz, it looks like every single question was interrupted by a team.
Yes.
Every single question was interrupted. And I'm just going to do some quick calculations here, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of the questions that were interrupted were incorrect. On the first try, which means that there was a lot of back and forth, very significant amount. People were jumping in, trying to hit the buzzer, and then seeing if they could be able to correctly either guess or estimate what the answer was going to be. So that's a very significant amount of interruptions, but then not just the interrupting, the fact that they were going back and forth. There was a lot of points given to the other team.
Right. And exactly, and when you have two quiz teams who are really good at interrupting and really good at getting to the buzzer fast and finishing questions, then both of these teams know that they have to adjust and they have to go a little bit faster if they want to beat the other team to the buzzer and get the points. So really it's just increasing in speed, and sometimes the speed can burn you. And especially in the next quiz, you'll see in the All-Star quiz, you'll see that we have all of these great quizzers who have done so good in the tournament, and we're piling on them all onto 2 teams. So that'll be a fun quiz, and sometimes it makes for a really comical quiz. A lot of rereads will be given, but it'll be a lot of fun.
Right.
And so, yeah.
Cool. And we're going to do our best to get that stream up for you. We have just had such a great amount of people who've been wanting to see the stream, and so when sometimes in addition to that we have technical difficulties that we have to somehow be able to handle all the different video that we're putting live. So again, one more time, I do want to personally apologize. We did have some issues during the intermediate quiz where a computer completely locked up on us, and so we are definitely we definitely hate that, but we are learning, and we appreciate your patience with us. And we are right now, we're going to stop for just a couple minutes, and then we're going to try to get this live stream up of the All-Star Quiz.
Yes. Thank you very much.